In our previous video, we have seen what does that mean by the term settlement with respect to Azure Service Bus and type of them. Also, we have seen the details of send operation settlements. In this video, we'll start looking at the receive operation settlements. For receive operation, the Service Bus API can support two different types of mode. One is receive and delete mode, another one is peak lock mode. These modes will be chosen while we create receiver object itself. In the case of receive and delete mode, while we create receiver object, we are telling the broker that once the message is delivered from the service bus queue, then consider it as settled. There is no need of explicit acknowledgement from the receiving application. In the service bus queue, we have something called prefetch buffer, in which the message will be copied when it is requested. And from prefetch buffer, the message will be moved to TCP wire for further processing. In this case of receive and delete mode, the message will be considered as consumed and removed from the queue as soon as it transferred from the queue to prefetch buffer. In this case, if the receiving application failed to receive the message, the data will be lost. As the data is already removed from the queue, there is no way to retry. This approach has some advantages as well, as consume application need not take any action on the message, and there is no waiting time from the queue as well. But there will be a risk of data lost in the case of failure. We can consider this approach in the use case where the message will have very short lifetime or will have very less value, which means it doesn't matter even if the message is lost. Now we'll move to the demo part to understand receive and delete mode with the help of C# programming. I have created a fresh queue called Q1 and it doesn't have any message yet. We'll move to the core. So we have sender application created, which we are using from our previous videos. This has simple code. This is just creating a service bus client and it is creating a sender for this particular queue, pointing for the particular queue, and it is just posting the message with a plain text called first message. That's it. It'll be just running the sender first. Yes, we got this first message sent. If we go to the queue and see, refresh, you can see there is one message is in the queue that is just sent now, and the message is first message. Now we'll go to our receiver code. We'll stop our sender. We'll go to our receiver program. Yeah, this is the code from our previous example. This is again just creating an instance for service bus client, and it is creating a receiver and just waiting for one message from the service bus queue. Here, when we create a receiver object, we have a overload method which I will accept the service bus receiver option. We go to service bus receiver option. You can see there is something called receive mode. This receive mode we can specify either it could be peak lock and receive and delete mode. The peak lock is the default one that we'll see in the next section of our video. Right now, we are going to explicitly specify the receive instance is type of receive and delete mode. That's it. Now we'll have a breakpoint here and we'll see. You can see now we got the message, but we didn't process anything. We did not complete or we did not take any action on this message. But you can see if you go ahead and refresh, the message is deleted. The message is removed from the queue. So this is the way it doesn't consider whether the message is received properly or it is processed properly. It will simply remove it from the queue as soon as it is transferred from the queue to prefetch buffer. That's it for this video. We'll see the peak log in detail in our next video. Thank you for watching, and if you like this type of content, please subscribe to support me to grow this channel.